I'm Jake the Film Guy. Welcome. If you're a small business owner, this video is for you because I believe that you don't need to invest lots of money in gear or an expensive video producer like myself or anyone else for that matter, because you've got a tool right there in your pocket that can shoot quality videos. Hey, if you're a micro-budget filmmaker, you are always welcome. This site is for you as you go and explain the value that you do bring, and perhaps maybe they can't afford you, but that business owner in your backyard could use you as a consultant. Let's dive right in. Very first thing, the Small Business Administration says that there are 23 million small businesses in America with only one person, meaning a bunch of solo entrepreneurs, one-man bands and one-woman bands out the yin-yang. What does that mean for you? Well, it means you got a lot of people that would love your services. Point them to valuable information, get them set up on videos, and when the time is right and they can expand or refer you, hey, there's a relationship there. There even may be some trust. They might be able to send some good business your way. Number one, if you're a small business owner, don't make up excuses. You should be using video. I talked a lot about this before at this video or its accompanying blog post. There are millions of reasons why you should be doing video. Chief among them is your buyers don't read or they can't read. Really, it boils down to the simple fact that most people are visual learners. Beyond that fact, most traffic on the web anyways is going to be video this coming year in 2018. So what does that mean for you? There's a disconnect between what you're offering to the marketplace and your buyer or consumer who needs that offering, whether it's a product, service, or you as a coach or consultant. Take your phone, roll out a video. How you gonna do that? Well, let's talk. As you can see in this simple setup, I have one window with a little bit of diffusions providing contrast on my face and Bob's your uncle. Take this little tool right here out of your pocket and use it to record yourself. Set it up on something stationary like a tripod or a couple of books on a bookshelf. Put it into the landscape mode. When you're done with that, put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and promote the snot out of it. It's not enough to just shoot or create a piece of content. You gotta promote it. If you're embarrassed by it, then don't release it out into the world. But if you believe in what the message of the video says, then you should take the time to promote it. If you happen to have a spouse or somebody with you to help you in this journey and you're not a one-man band, well, that's great. You guys need to figure out how to do the dirty work, but go ahead and promote that video. When the time comes for something more professional, that's when you can spring for a guy like me, the most handsome filmmaker this side of the Mississippi, also the most humble. Or you can hire somebody off Upwork if it's an animated video. Or maybe you need stop motion animation. Perhaps you need live action. Those are all good reasons for when you will need to spend the top dollar for a video. But if you're bootstrapping your way to video, then go ahead and pull out the phone. For those who need to see what I'm talking about exactly, I will give you a step-by-step how-to with your phone. Doesn't matter if it's an iPhone, an Android, or a phone that hasn't even been invented yet. And go ahead and start recording. And in this bonus, I will walk you through what to do, what not to do with that little nifty gizmo in your pocket. Filmmakers, hear me very clearly. I do not want you to take your God-given skill set to the one-man and one-woman businesses in your backyard for several reasons. One, they can't afford you. Two, even if they can afford you, they probably lack the infrastructure to actually then market that video. Do you know what I mean? You'll probably very clearly see that they just don't have the muscle to turn it into something meaningful, where they see an ROI, where they see some kind of lead generation or greater exposure, whatever it is they're trying to do with that video. If they pour thousands of dollars into a video and they aren't one to take total responsibility for mistakes, well, guess what happens when the video gets 100 views and they get no new leads? Don't shoot the messenger. Well, they're probably going to take it out on you. And this is what I would propose for you. Is it worth the short-term gain of a couple $1,000 for a video, or is your reputation, which can last a lifetime if you take care of it and steward it well, is that more important to you? I choose the latter. So I would rather not do a video for somebody, even if they can afford me, if they have absolutely no marketing machine, no marketing strategy, and no concept of what to do with it afterwards. Heads up, if you are that small business owner, don't dump money into an expensive video. Just use the tool right here in your pocket. Robert Rodriguez said that your first 40 films will be crappy. Well, it's the same advice here. Your first 40 videos are gonna be bad. Get them out of the way. That was his advice, and look where he's at now in Hollywood. He's still a rebel, still a pioneer. If you need more information, go to the blog. It is linked below in the description. And there you will find a couple of content upgrades, such as the iPhone video I mentioned earlier, but also 20 questions that you can go through and decide, would these be good starting points for my next video? If you have absolutely no idea what to say when you get in front of a camera, this will help give you some latitude. And if that's not enough, I'll also direct you to the 21-item checklist. It is essential for you before you ever hire any video producer to do work for you. It'll save you time and spare you a lot of headaches, and it is a must. Check it all out at the link below. And until next time, keep creating with the King.